Right, good morning, welcome back to the channel. Not happy camping this weekend. It's Saturday, March the 22nd, and we're changing the battery in the new van. So, just before Christmas, I bought a lithium battery for the old van, and it's 105 amp, and it was a good £400 from EcoTree. So the new van has got a 105 amp but AGM battery in it. So I want to change it, and we're going to change it this morning. So it's under the seat in the new van, in the passenger seat. So we've got to get the chair off and get it lifted out, get the old battery off, get the new battery in. To be fair, I was debating, but the lithium battery is really good, to be fair. Obviously you've got the solar panel on the roof as well, and we've got a nice little app with it as well, so it makes sense to swap it over. I mean, longer term, when we start to do a bit more wild camping in a sense of sort of spending more time in the van as we get a little bit older, we're going to get two batteries. But we're not really power hungry, so we don't need the power. It's just a matter of just swapping the battery over. I think capability, I mean, the AGM is still a good battery, but that needs a little, under the seat. I've checked it actually before when we bought the van, I had a look where it was. But it needs, AGM batteries need ventilation. It's got a little breathing tube that comes out of it, but lithium batteries don't. But I mean, lithium batteries, everyone knows about lithium. I mean, they're half the weight, they're brilliant, and that's why we upgraded the old battery up to the lithium battery in the old van. So we're going to make a start. My son's going to give me a hand. We're going to get the tools together, get the chair off, access the battery, and we're going to have a look. Let's go and have a look. Right, so we've got to access this bolt, and we've got to take the seat belt bolt out, and there's two behind, and then we'll be able to get to it. We've got all the tools. I don't want to scratch the paintwork though on the van, so when we take the chair out we've got to be really careful, because I'll cry if we scratch the paintwork on the van. I will cry, but it's an easy job. So there's the battery down there, look. As I said, the AGM batteries, they need ventilation, but the lithium don't. But yeah, the old van, it was easy, because the old van, the battery was here. You just pulled the flap down and pulled it out, and then easy access. But no, we're going to crack on and get this done. Ain't we, Brad? He doesn't want to be filmed, so don't film me. I'm too cool for school. He's sticking his fingers up at me. That's really nice to his dad, isn't it? Right, come on, let's get this off. Right. We've got the chair off. There's the battery. As I said earlier, look, you've got the old ventilation for the AGM. So it's a simple case of, I mean, they were well talked up. I mean, they were proper talked up, them nuts. But they need to be fair, otherwise Claire's going through the window screen. So, going to get this strap off, get the terminals off, and we're going to get the new battery in. And then, I don't know what to do with this brand new battery. I'm probably going to sell it, to be fair. I know they go for about 130 quid, these AGMs. So it's brand spanking new, but I might keep it as a backup, whatever. I'm not undecided yet, but that's under the seat, really. So that's actually the isolator for the fridge there, which is good. You can access that just behind the chair anyway, so that's fine. All looks good to me. We're going to get this bad boy off, aren't we, Brad? He won't speak because he doesn't like it. He's from the generation that don't speak. They just communicate by text. Right, we've just got the old battery out, or the new battery out. It's weird, the new battery out, new battery going in. But look, there we go. But the weight difference, even Bradley was like, oh my God. You know, Bradley exists, but he doesn't want to be on the film, that one. It's crazy, the weight difference in lithium and standard batteries. It's absolutely crazy. So there's the hole where it's going in. Quite an easy, from start to finish. When we were at this point, it's only 10 minutes. Easy peasy. Right, let's get the new one in. Right, we've got the new battery on. So as I said, I've done a little video before about the, I think I've done a short about when I said about the video. We had an EcoTree battery fitted. Really good battery, this. I've just checked it. It's come on the leisure, on the, I've just turned it on. so it's all fine. So this to be fair, this is nearly fully charged. It hasn't dropped a beat. I haven't had it on the van. I took it off the van, the old van, when about a week before we took it into the dealership. I put an older leisure battery on it because obviously it was £400. I didn't want to sell it with a battery on, which was, you know, makes sense really, doesn't it? So being 400 quid. But I say this is Bluetooth enabled. So I've already moved the app, because I've just changed my phone, so I've just changed the, re-downloaded the app for this. I'll show you that in a minute. So, new battery on. All we've got to do now is put the seat back on, put the seat belt bolt back into the sides of the van, into the seat, and that's it. Job done. It is a two-man job, really. I mean, people say, but I mean, you could do it on your own. I mean, I'm physically quite fit, but it's handy with two of you, because you just, all we've done is just put the seat back. Haven't taken it right completely out of the van. But no, there you go. New battery on. New for new. Let's do the seat back up, Brad. Come on, give us a hand. Right, the old battery is off. New battery's in. Chairs back in, and we've got a result. So, as I said, I don't know what to do with that one. I might sell it, might keep it as a backup. But there you go. Right, let's go in the van, check everything's all good. Right, so let's get the old screen on. So, yeah, leisure battery's working because the lights have come on. Let's turn them off. Good. Right, so what we got on the old battery. Let's go. Wastewater, external, leisure. Vehicle voltage, leisure voltage 30, so that's gone up. It was 13, so the sun, little bit of sun out today, that's charging that. That's good, so it's working on the solar. We've got a result. Happy with that. And from start to finish, if you said half an hour, that was perfect. And Claire won at netball today. Surprise, surprise, by 1 point. She's just got home. She's all happy. Chair's all back. It's all good. Couldn't fault it. You need the tools though. You need, because they're torqued up. You need a good impact wrench, because you're not getting them bolts undone without a bit of torque, and they need to be torqued up obviously because of the seat. It needs to be down and tight. But yeah, that's good, and it's a winner. I'm going to show you the app now on the phone, and show you it comes with the EcoTree battery. But yeah, it was painless really, faultless. Happy days. Another job done. Upgrade on the van. I spoke about these mats that we got for the van in our last video from Van Mats. So it's just the front of the van. But they were £65. But I don't know about you. Do you think it's a bit of a rip-off? You buy a motorhome for 70,000 plus, £75,000 plus, and you don't get mats with it at the front. I think it's a right rip-off. You get that with cars as well. But there was 64, really well worth it, really fitted well, customised from that. It's called carmats.co.uk. But I had all the trim added for the grey, because we've got grey carpet as well. So I had a little bit stitched in as well for my feet, where my feet sit. So it stops stops the carpet from wearing away. But that's a Saturday morning. Little job done. I'm well happy with fitting that battery. Right, let's show you the app. Right, there's my app. So that gives me all the readings I want. Battery's on 76%, and that's charging now on solar. Perfect. So it's all connected. It's quite a straightforward app, to be fair. When you buy the battery, you just from EcoTree, you just scan the barcode and download the app. It's as straightforward as that. But she's running on 70. I do like to see that physically on the phone, especially like when you, instead of opening up the control panel on the van, you can see that as it is. So that's it. So the lithium battery is on the van. It is happy days. So we're going to we're not away this weekend, as I said. We're getting a few little bits and bobs done. We've got a quiz tonight, as we said on our last video, so we're quizzing tonight. But we're away next weekend. Happy day. So I'm just going to be tooting around the van, getting a few little bits done. Still getting used to the buttons and what this does and that does. And sometimes it is good to have a little bit of downtime, to actually have a little play with the van. So we've got another snag on the van. So the rattly door syndrome is still going on. So look, Ozzy's there, look, his belly's following his dad. He loves it. So the rattly door is going to be sorted when the microwave gets fitted. But first time I've ever had this at all. The smoke alarm is faulty. So I was at work the other day. Our lovely neighbour give us a call. Paul, there's a beep in your van. I'm like, what? So it was near enough time we was coming home anyway, so we come home. And the smoke alarm was beeping. So you know when it beeps and it when the battery's low, I thought, oh, do you know what? Change the battery. So I bought a new Duracell battery, and the alarm was still going off. So I put it on, and it was in the house. I took it off the van, put it in the house, left it, went upstairs. It started going off, and I was just going. It didn't like the noise, so it is a faulty smoke alarm. So I'll have to let our dealer know that that's to be replaced as well. I mean, they're only £10 to buy, but you shouldn't have to buy one when you're buying a van for that amount of money. But no, we're really happy with this van. So big thumbs up for the battery to be fitted. That's really good. Still can't believe the difference in the weight from a standard alkaline battery to a lithium battery. Until you feel it yourself, you're like, wow. Even my son was like, God, that's amazing. That's like different. The difference in weight, and it's a little bit smaller than the other battery as well, but she's fitted now. So the seat's all torqued up, so Claire won't go through the screen. Touch wood. Let's touch wood. But yeah, it's all good. So I hope you like this short little video. Give us a thumbs up if you did. I don't normally do this sort of video. We usually just show you when we're out and about, but we're still messing about with a new van, so we're going to do little bits and bobs like this. But and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for the new subscribers and old subscribers, and for your lovely comments on the last video. Me and Claire really appreciate it, and for all your kind words. Not a Claire in sight today. She's sorting herself out in the house. Not a Claire, it's just me, flying solo. And thanks to my son for giving me a hand. But no, it's brilliant. Happy days. Long may it continue. More upgrades, probably, but nothing really that's going to cost us any money. We don't intend to put anything else on the van that's going to say we already had the battery. So the battery was we had from our old van. I just, when I swapped the old battery over, I bought the battery. Funny, quick story. So we was up at Clumber Park in our last trip in our old van in Worksop, at Caravan Motorhome Club site, and we looked on Marketplace a few days before we was going to Clumber Park, and there was actually one in Stamford, the other side of Peterborough. So we was coming down the A1, and someone was selling a leisure battery for £20. Really nice guy. So thanks for that if you're watching. He's got our channel, and we bought that for £20, and it worked a treat. And it was sound, it held its charge. So obviously then we sort of give it into the dealers with that battery on. So as I said, we didn't want to give a £400 battery with the van. If it was 3 or 4 years old, it's different, but it was like a few months old. We're just like, nah, that ain't happening. So right, thanks for watching, and me and Claire will see you on the next one next week. Take care, see you soon.